Another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go, I'm alive. Made all the way back around here to Sunday. And it's a day, another program. Uh-oh. My jug is dented. Yesterday was the first day of Fakey Weed Day, but I guess it's going to be for 9 days before we get to 4201 down there. 421 today. Yesterday I was like, hey, look at that, it's Weed Day, but I didn't realize we got 9 more days of this. So I guess it's Weed Week. You see where that word green a little bit because I didn't change it up from yesterday. I didn't do green on, uh-oh, oh no. Is it leaking? Yep. Is it? I think it is. I think it's time to retire this jug. That's too bad. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, geez. I got to... How long does this jug last? How many rounds? What happened? Did I kick it? Can I kick it? Is it leaking over there? Where? It's only dripping, but still. Quite the drip. That's too bad. What am I going to do? Throw it in the garbage, dump it out the window? Get some more? I got to get some more jugs because I need that water. Kid does not have water. Yesterday on Saturday I was here. Kind of in the daytime. Let's see. Today, Sunday, yesterday, must have been around 3:30, 4 o'clock, because we did the radio show afterwards, so we'd make it around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. We were talking to Avi and Terry, something like that, for a while down there in Portland, Oregon. And then, after the program, we did the radio thing. You want to go up? I went home with my brother. In my head, and watch TV. And sleep. And breathe. What a time. I ate a lot yesterday. I ate the Thai food and the fries and nuggets at home. My brother got an air fryer. Meanwhile, I was cooking nuggets and fries. Yeah. But there's TV and sleeping and waking up and then coming back out here. So what? not a whole lot of things going on out there in the thing. And also, I didn't do this. It's gonna help. How long am I gonna even be over there? I'm looking on for about 5 minutes, so. Alright, now, I set the couch time timer. I was too preoccupied with this water that was leaking. Oh, man. Should I have, like, backups? I mean, I do have backup somewhere. It's leaking a good amount. It's definitely not leaking. Time to throw it away. This is one of the original ones, though. I didn't get it dented. Maybe I should go get one of those heavier ones, but then what? I mean, I could buy 5 of these. Like, should I buy 5 cheap ones? or one expensive one. And like, if you have an expensive one, then each one is more precious, supposedly. And the cheap one I can just kind of toss around. But then maybe the tossing around is what is doing the damage. But how long can I keep it going anyway? Like, if I have a nice thing, I'm like, oh, this is the nice thing, I better treat it preciously. And then you're like, okay, precious, precious, precious. Remember, preciousness. But eventually you kind of lose the preciousness of the thing and start treating it like every other piece of garbage in your life. You know what I'm talking about? I've been writing this book. Maybe I should be writing after the program, because I'm like doing the words, I'm putting all these words into this, and then I'm like, well, I think I'm done writing. I better turn on the machines and start talking, which is similar to the writing. With the writing, I'm stopping like this, and then saying stuff. You know, it's like, oh, thinking and then saying. I mean, I'm not really doing a lot of thinking, but it is a little more thinking than I'm allowed to do on the program, because here on the program we're keeping things moving forward, and in the book things are moving forward, but it's not such a time-based medium, you know? You can pick up my first book over there, it's my second book, and I'm working on it, I'm doing this thing, but who's going to say and who's going to hear it anyway? I should probably go over to the machines. I decided to do couch time because of, like, the machine time was running out, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do over there? What am I going to do over here? So people wanted me to ramble or something, but now I'm like, oh, the people are on the phones. I'm going to get over to the phones and look at the phones. This is similar to this thing. I don't know what's the deal anymore. I don't know if I can get a cell phone. Still don't pay for the cell phone service, and everybody's got cell phone service, so I don't want to deal with that though. I'm going to go out here, but then I got it here, and I got it there, and everywhere you go it's around, but maybe just not where I want to be. I don't want to deal. Yeah, but I made it back. I stopped by the taco truck on the way here and got this burrito, and then I came here. I've been writing a little bit and doing this thing. Only a few more weeks, but I'm going to be very busy, and then what? I don't know if I'm going to be filling it this time. I don't know if I was like doing the thing. I'm trying to think back to 2018. It's like that time when I lost the phones for a while, and then I was like, this is going to be the time when I want to get it done. I think it was sometime in 2019 when I hit this thing where I was like, man, I'm going to say things for this whole time. It must have been before, I think it was at the end of 2019 when we got the booth. It was around Hayaka. I think it was on Hayaka about 2019 when the booth was there. And before the booth, it was the couch still early 2019. So it must have been summer of 2019 when I had this time when I went out and I saw all these things in the world. And when I came back, I had a whole hour's worth of things to say based on just like what had happened in the world on that day. And ever since that one single day, I was like, oh, maybe I'm writing that or something, or trying to. And that was like, what, three years ago at this point, kind of. Seems like, of course, 2019. Hey, am I right? This is like the new Monday thing. Hey, it's a Monday. It's like, oh man, where did the last 2 years go? Am I right? Hey, it's Monday. Oh man, don't make me think today it's Friday. I'm drunk. Getting through these days, though. You know, don't you know, viewers? Getting through it. That's what I'm doing here on this show. Getting through it. Other times you're going to do things or plan things or have long time things, but here we'll get through it, and that'll be, that'll do. It'll have to. I'm like, Wilbur, no? Charlotte. What's the pig's name? You know, in that, it's not Babe, is it Babe? That's different. Babe and Charlotte's Web, is it Wilbur? Wilbur is Mr. Ed's owner. Who's the pig in Charlotte's Web? Is it Wilbur also? What does Charlotte put in the web? I think it just says pig, if I'm right. Just breaking, it's like, oh, yeah, Charlotte, you're going to break the Toy Story rules. Or like Sid. You know, you break the Toy Story rules, like, hey, Sid, toys are alive, you know? You think toys are not alive? Well, you're wrong, because toys are alive, and you're living in, like, your world is about to collapse. Reality is going to go away. I was jumping around, for some reason I picked up on the live stream for like 2 seconds, and then turned on the machine and I said, if animals could talk to me, I would go to the doctor. If animals started talking to me, I would go to the doctor. And I don't know, it's kind of maybe, is that true? Or I don't know if I would go to the doctor for anything now. And I was like, oh, what if all animals started talking to me all the time? Then maybe I'd write down what they're saying. I take it as a sign of creativity. Oh, what are you saying? Well, I guess I'm saying that. I guess I had like some kind of a dream about a movie. Maybe I should wake up and write it down and be like, well, it seemed like a good movie at the time, but maybe it's your fakey inner thoughts that are telling you that it's a good idea when it's not a good idea. So what's good and what's bad, I don't know. I don't know what's good or bad. Is it going? Yeah. The timer is moving. It's ticking along. I'm going to go over there, listen to some messages, see how Mr. Gintz is doing. I don't know his schedule. I'm just going to call him whenever and wake him up or not. Or ask him about it. Or maybe listen to his messages and maybe he'll say it in there. But it's a different system these days. Well. Freddie's calling. Hello.
Hey, is this the program?
Yes, it is the program. Hi, Freddie. How are you?
I'm good. I just noticed that you're live, and it's the equinox today, so I thought I'd call in and say it's the equinox.
Happy spring.
Yeah, it's happening today. The night and day are the same length, which I think is pretty cool.
Really? 12 hours?
I really do.
That's why they call it equinox, huh?
Yeah, exactly. The equal time, yeah. So now, the days have been getting longer, and now the night is going to be getting shorter than the day after now. Until like the middle of the summer, at it goes equinox and solstice. So the next thing is going to be like the longest day in like basically what? Half a year. So 3 months, no, quarter of a year, 3 months, 3 more months.
I want it to be dark. I'm not going to, I don't do things. So in the winter, when I'm not doing anything, I feel good about it. And in the summer, when I'm not doing anything, I feel guilty about it.
Oh yeah.
So it's not changing.
It's not changing what you do. It's just changing your guilt.
Yep.
Like, oh, time. Like I'm not doing much, but that's because it's dark. And then it's like, oh, it's light. I'm wasting the day.
Yeah.
It's all right. What else are they for? That's what they're for.
Have you seen any animals having sex?
That's an oddly specific question, but no, I don't think I have actually.
That's what happens in the spring.
I am intending to go to the zoo tomorrow.
Yeah. It's a good day for the zoo.
Birthday. It's possible. We might see that there.
Hey, it's spring. I've never seen that at the zoo.
Sometimes my dog humps other dogs, but she's the girl dog.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like not that. It's like something else, some other thing.
Yeah. That's what happens in the spring, apparently, though.
The dogs start humping each other?
Yeah, it's like fertility season. Oh,
yeah.
And Easter is fertility. Yeah. They kind of like fertility and rebirth kind of go together. Regular birth, it's like rebirth. Jesus got rebirth, but then there's this like regular birth.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have regular birth first. Otherwise,
Yeah.
there's no way you can get rebirth.
Well, I want to call Gene. Left a message. I just came over to the booth.
Oh, really? I'm not watching yet. So I was actually afraid I was gonna miss the chance, so I thought I'd better call as quickly as I could.
Yeah, no, you're here. You
get
still?
on the meat. I'm gonna be washing the dishes.
You're washing the dishes?
Here. Yeah, Madeline's birthday tomorrow. We're about to go over to visit some of her work friends, but we want to have the house clean, for wake up tomorrow for that day. Don't want to have to do any cleaning tomorrow.
What are you gonna get a cake?
I got a cake, yeah, from that local cake maker, Dia del Pastel. It's like a tiramisu with strawberries on top. Maybe I ought to show you. Maybe I should get on your meat.
Yeah, okay. Is that coffee? Isn't tiramisu is coffee, isn't it?
Yeah, it's chocolate and coffee cake, yeah.
But with strawberries?
It's really a pleasant mix, yeah. It's not like overly sweet. It's really good.
Okay. You think coffee and fruit seem like a weird combo, but maybe it's good.
I guess you have to remember that coffee is a fruit. I mean, the coffee berry.
Oh, yeah.
It's like literally a berry on a... And actually, if you get, the coffee we have at Olympia Coffee Roasters right now kind of tastes like berries. It's like without any additives, anything.
Oh, okay. I like chocolate and citrus, which I thought was kind of weird for a long time, but now I like it.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. You know what everyone's doing right now? It's a very busy day, by the way, at the coffee shop this morning. But so many people are ordering London Fog, which is like Earl Grey tea, vanilla syrup, and then steamed milk. And I was just like, I've never made so many London Fogs in my life. I just don't understand what that's about.
That's weird.
Yeah, very weird.
What is Earl Grey tea?
Anyway,
Are you going to get on the meat, maybe?
It's basically like it's a black tea, and then it's got bergamot in it. Not like bergamot is a citrus. It's like kind of maybe a tart citrus. So it's got like, I don't know. It's a very British tea, I think. But basically, it's like black tea with bergamot.
Bergamot. All right.
Earl Grey is. Yeah.
Okay, where are you gonna go? You keep doing the dishes. What kind of dish soap do you have?
I got this awful dish soap right now. I got it at a grocery outlet. It's Dawn, and it says free and clear of dyes. I see free and clear, and I think it means like doesn't smell either, I guess. But it's got lavender wisp scent, and it smells like nasty perfume. I really hate it.
Is that what your food does? Does it taint your food?
No. It
That's
taint
good.
my food.
Okay, bye.
I haven't smelled it.
Whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, bye.
He said you want to go, right?
Hello, it's Gene Squires calling the program. I got some Utz crackers, which I like just as much as Ruffles. They have ridges. Maybe I'll talk to you this evening. Goodbye.
Gene, I'm gonna call you back. I think it's only like 8:30 to like 8:30 where you're at. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure how it works all the way. I can hear the bus. Call Gene.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 206
Gene, where's your thing?
494 is is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Gene, it's the program. You can call us back. You have about 45 minutes today. Are you asleep? I'm not sure what time it is over there, what time you're going to sleep these days, but I think it's only 8:30. But I think maybe you stopped the call. You still at your family's house? Or did you make it to wherever you are? Maybe they go to bed very early. It is spring equinox today. Are you seeing the spring? What color is spring? Like pastels. I guess like it's hard to, I can't really go to pastel mode. I go to specific colors, but I think pastel mode is something you gotta dress up like. Spring clothes? What are you gonna do in the spring? Oh, it's sugar season. Okay, bye.
I just watched Food Tube. And while I was watching Food Tube,
Here you
I
go.
watched California Highway Patrol murder a man because they wanted some of his blood. And now my blood's boiling. Coppers, you better not fucking pull people over no more. You just fucking quit it. I don't care if you think they're drunk or not. You just fucking stop it. Eventually, you're gonna come upon a magician. Fucking, fuck you. I ain't gonna say a fucking shit then, but, hey, you can fuck off now. You're gonna start fucking that bullshit. Fucking, you don't even gotta draw your weapon before fucking you're fucking putting my life at risk. Right? I see them lights behind me, and then I go, okay, now you're putting my life at risk. And now I'm afraid of you, and I'm afraid for my life. And everyone on this fucking planet should be. Therefore, you got the right to fucking die, pretty much, your own self, for fucking putting my life at risk in the first fucking place. Just like that cop who back when stuffed a fucking 9mm or a fucking 45 in my fucking face for 5 over. Oh yeah, I put my life at risk for fucking 5 overs. That's fucking super. Now you guys are gonna jump on this motherfucker just like you did that one guy.
Hello.
George Floyd.
Hey, hello again.
Yeah. You think that fucking shit's gonna fucking fly, motherfuckers? You really fucking think that shit flies, motherfuckers?
I don't know. Does it fly?
Flying on some fucking drugs. I think you guys are on drugs.
Mr. Gins, you're still talking about this guy that got killed by the California police.
Oh yeah, there's
Right.
new sad
And,
shooting
you
news
think
now
you're
too.
Fucking force.
Yeah, did you hear about the one that he's talking about?
I thought they did. I didn't know he got killed. I thought he just got like paralyzed.
What's worse?
There was that one, but there's a new one. I guess there was some people killed at some kind of car show today.
Like a race car?
No, it was like a shooting at like a car show.
Like old cars?
Yeah, I don't know the details exactly, but that's what I assumed. Yeah.
Did they have food trucks? I'm thinking about the wrong thing. That's not good.
Yeah, I gotta stop doing that.
Hey, don't I don't think you should be shooting. People should be shooting each other.
Yeah.
What do you think about gun control?
Well, I think people shouldn't be shooting each other. That's for sure.
Where'd they get? You could just like drive through a crowd if you want to. You don't need guns.
I guess the thing about gun control that is the tricky part is that you can't make guns not exist. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like people are going to have them. And then the people who are going to have them are like either the authority figures, like the police, the military, or and maybe like people who are trying to subvert the authority figures, and then so that people in the middle have no guns. But that doesn't, I guess it doesn't work that way. Like in other countries, they don't have guns, and the police don't have guns. But they gotta have probably the military. I don't know. It's a complicated situation.
Where was the shooting?
I basically caught it as a headline. It's somewhere, I would say, Middle America, but I don't know for sure.
Hey, people got shot. Uh-oh.
Yeah. It was like top story on Reddit, and then I said, "Oh no, that's bad," and I didn't click it.
Remember when somebody got they were trying to run from Walmart and so they got shot in the parking lot, in Tumwater?
Oh.
You remember this one?
That's no good.
Don't you
When was
remember? Somebody was held a gun at Walmart, but they didn't shoot anybody, and they ran away. But then somebody else shot them in the parking lot, like a civilian.
Yeah, my neighbor has a sticker on his car that says the only person that can stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. But I don't think I really don't agree with that necessarily either. It's not the only way. I'd say preemptive. Like, the further, really, you should change the world so that person never is a bad guy with a gun.
Yeah.
Initially.
There are no good and bad guys anyway. That's the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start getting a you and me mentality. They're I think that the police do that earlier. They're like, hey, I'm stopping bad guys, okay?
Yeah.
You need me around, I gotta stop bad guys.
I'm a good guy.
I'm a good guy, they're bad guys. I'm good, they're bad, I got a gun.
I'm a good guy, and I just can't wait to go shoot a bad guy.
Yeah. I mean, even if they are bad guys, the good guys and bad guys, and maybe they're fighting each other. I'm trying to be a neutral guy here. I feel like I'm stuck in the crossfire between good and evil. And who are they? Who's good and bad? I'm just trying to be neutral over here. Who's got a gun? Is there a picture of a gun next to it?
Who?
The picture that says.
Like on Reddit?
No, the picture they say, good or bad, I'm the guy with the gun, or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that sticker, yeah. It's got a gun, yeah.
What kind of gun?
Like a pistol, I think?
Pistol. I wonder what kind of gun they had at the, car show.
Usually, I think at those, shootings where they hurt a lot of people, it's at least a, more automatic weapon. And I guess that's, the real thing that gun control is usually targeting is not guns in general or hunting things, but weird military death machine guns basically. So
yeah, well,
it's a very complicated issue, and like AB's friend said, what did she say yesterday? She's like, I don't think I'm qualified to have an opinion.
Yeah,
I guess I am qualified to have one, but my opinion is very complicated. I don't think I know what's right. I don't know how to. There's a problem.
Yeah.
There's an obvious problem. I don't know how to solve it though.
But if I only talked about things that I was qualified to talk about, I would. I mean, I do talk a lot about this, but maybe I would only be talking about food or something, which is half of what I talk about. But the other half, I'm not really qualified. And you're trying to get qualified through conversation. So.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to be qualified to have an opinion is just to form one.
Yeah. You're gonna get all those guns. What's the utilitarian purpose of guns is to fight animals or kill them. That's the only.
Originally.
I think originally the guns were made to kill people.
Oh yeah. Think so?
Yeah.
What did we use to kill animals with?
Rocks and bows and arrows. But I think like the inventor of like the guy who's making the gun, like the first inventor of the guns, maybe it was like maybe a cannon. I
guess.
think.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Cannons came before guns, right? Like,
No, I think you're right because it's like they got gunpowder. That was, I think, according to what I know, that came from making fireworks for like displays and stuff. And then they're like, oh, maybe somebody got injured.
Hey, we can injure people with this?
They're like, hey, maybe we could do this on purpose to someone as opposed to just accidentally injure them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. It would be a lot easier to like build and design a cannon as opposed to like a tiny gun, which I think has a lot more like finesse to it, really.
I think they started with the cannon, and then they made a gun eventually. But like, the only like purpose, like tool purpose, is to hurt animals. If you're not going to say that they're on purpose to hurt people, and then the only gun that you really should have is like a rifle, like a hunting rifle, which is you can get those like kids can get hunting rifles, but they can't get a handgun. I think it's like 16 to get a rifle, but it's 21 to get a handgun.
Oh, that's right.
So, which makes some sense though, but then so it should like only be maybe animal rifles or something.
They have to be 80 to get an assault weapon.
Yeah. But the cops are walking around with the guns. I think maybe I heard about this because I think I was talking to my brother about it. Because maybe he saw the same thing. But, you know, the cops walk around with guns on the outside. And I think those people with the guns on the inside, it should be better. It would be better. I wonder why that guy wanted to shoot people over there and how many people. And I'm trying to, like, think of the last shooting that I had heard about. I don't even know when it was. Here's another message.
Hey, program. It's Bella.
Bella.
I'm currently
Oh, it's Bella.
right now, but I was thinking of you guys, and I miss you guys.
Oh.
Miss you too, Bella.
6,000 miles away.
Wow.
I'm using my minutes for this, but please, if you feel like calling me back, please do. Although it might be like 3 in the morning for me, but it's okay. And let me know if you guys want anything from here. Yeah. Anyways,
Where are
I
you?
miss you guys. Being in Spain is weird without
Oh,
you.
Spain.
I'm currently in the Starbucks.
That was in Spain?
Yeah.
Drinking a Cool Lime Refresher, which is a relic of my teenage years. But anyways,
Do you even call Spain?
bye.
I guess I'm going to try. Bella's calling from,
Bye.
like, the area code that's the normal area code, the Texas area code, but I wouldn't want to go to Europe. I think there's maybe a war going on over there.
There's what going on
A
over there?
war.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't want to go anyway, though. Oh, what's it doing?
Are you leaving a message?
I don't know, it's making this weird beeping sound.
I hear that.
Is this what it sounds like to make a call, or is this a you can't call here sound?
I mean, it doesn't really sound like you can call here.
Yeah, I don't know if this is ringing or...
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 520
Uh-oh, went to the voicemail.
626
Do you want anything from
is not
Spain?
available.
Do I want
The
anything
mailbox
from
is
Spain?
full
Yeah.
and cannot accept any messages.
Oh, well, the
at this
mailbox
time.
is full and cannot
Goodbye.
accept any messages anyway, so... What do you want from Spain?
I'm not really sure, but that, I mean, how often do you get the chance?
I mean, I want, paella.
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 Like, when is Bella coming back?
I don't know, but paella is food.
Right.
See, so I can't really get it. This one, like,
Oh, is Bella possibly gonna like mail us this stuff or what?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know, but Spain...
Yes, you know as much as I do. So.
Yeah, Spain is like weird because it's like to me it's just basically Mexico, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's like It's like other people in Spain are mad at Mexico for being the main Spanish speakers. I guess it may be the same as like England and the U.S.
Yeah.
Like the yeah. And like, hey,
Are
can
they?
you-
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of talk here because it's like they're talking about colonizers and colonization and all that. But I wonder in Europe, I mean, they're the ones that actually did it. Like the people who live in America got here, but most of the people who like set up the whole thing, that was in England and Spain, really.
I want a sombrero.
Yeah. About a bull. They run with the bulls. Oh wait, no. I think
That's
they run with the
Mexico
bulls
also.
in Mexico, and they stab the bulls like in the ring in Spain, I think.
That's not Mexico too?
Well, I don't know. Did they do bullfights in Mexico? I thought that was a Spain thing. I know they run with the bulls. Oh, but don't they run them into like an arena? I'm not really sure.
The running of the bulls in the street?
I forget what's in Spain. They got some like really pretty like coastland where you can just like go on the beach and hang out.
Yeah. I thought Spain was on the land or on the in landlocked.
What, Spain is?
Yeah.
No. You think so?
That's right. I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You know what's weird is that I mean, Europe is like smaller than the U.S., but it's multiple countries. But now they're in the EU. I wonder how that is. Is the EU like the United States?
You gotta go.
Happy birthday!
Oh, the program just wished you a happy birthday. Oh, that's sweet.
I don't want to go to Spain though. They had a paella place at the farmer's market.
I wouldn't mind going to Spain. I just wish I would have gone before like war and pandemic time.
Yeah. Yeah, Lisa invited me to New York in like 2019. I'm like, oh, maybe I should have gone to New York. But I don't want to go to Europe.
Are you afraid you'd go and then you'd actually just have a good time?
Yeah. Like, oh no, my prejudice. It's slipping away. So, I guess I don't see myself having a good time. And it's smelly and wrong. They're wrong. They have the wrong culture. You know, it's like. You wanna let's see? Hear another message. Yeah, follow up some messages, Mr. Ginsu. We should call Mr. Ginsu or listen to this yellow phone message first.
Hey.
Hey.
There was that kid that called in yesterday from Wisconsin. That's pretty good. That's funny. Mr. Ginsu was trying to tell him to, try to prompt a conversation by saying, "What do you want to talk about?
What
do you want to talk about, kid?"
Yeah. What do you, Mr. Ginsu was telling the kid, what do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, that's what he said to the kid. The kid was like, Mr. Ginsu, you gotta talk about stuff and then have people join along, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he has a difficult time coming up with things to talk about.
Hey, it's like, name a white woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't lend to the most natural conversation, I suppose. What do you want to talk about? Like, makes you realize, like, oh god, yeah, we're talking about things. I have to have a thing instead of actually just talking and letting the things flow.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. This YouTube girl I like, she talks about like witchcraft and goofy stuff like that, like meditating and like Aleister Crowley, a lot of fun stuff. I was looking at her Twitter page, And she said, every few months I tell myself that I'm going to sit down and actually finish reading Nick Land's Feigned Nomina? I don't know how to say it. But then I open the book, start reading, and I remember that this book is the literary equivalent, of being high. And I looked up the book a little bit, and it definitely looks interesting. Feigned Nomina, however you say. However you say that.
Fancy.
What does Nomina?
Is that tiramisu?
Yeah.
Like the flavor? Is it tiramisu like flavor, or is actually? Doesn't look.
I don't totally understand how to answer that question.
Tiramisu has like a lot more layers or something.
Is it
How many layers is that?
2 layers?
Like, what makes it tiramisu?
I don't know.
They put
I'm not like a cake expert.
they call them yeah. They call. I mean, you don't think you're qualified?
I don't think I'm qualified to have an opinion on tiramisu.
It's lady fingers, you know.
Oh yeah, those are good.
That's what they call them.
I mean, you spell it. I'm not saying it right, probably, but it's Noumena.
They're like chicken fingers.
And in philosophy, is a posited object or event that exists independently of human sense and or perception. Ooh. So if it's feigned, that's kind of interesting. Like fang, like a vampire's fang. That's a very cool title. I'm already into it. Fanged.
What?
Still.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
Probably
Please leave a
working.
message after the tone.
Y'all thoughts on the program? You call us back. You have about 18 minutes. You want to hear your message?
Hear my own message?
No, y'all fellow's message. Did you leave a message?
I didn't think so. That's why I was interested.
What? That was a message from me? It's like,
I don't remember leaving a message.
yeah. Don't trust me in the future. I don't know who it is. I'm stuck.
So it's pronounced Nomena. And,
Fill out this old copy, okay?
yeah. Let's refresh ourselves here. The book is called Feigned Nomena, like a vampire's fang. Feigned Nomena. And Nomena is spelled Noumena. And it's by Nick Land.
Oh, Gene's calling.
Nick, Land, Land.
Hello, Gene.
Hello, program.
Hi, how are ya?
How are you?
Good. Yeah, Freddie's on the phone. It's you're awake. I guess it's only like 8 o'clock there, right? 9 o'clock.
It's 8:57.
Yeah. Did you have daylight savings time at the same time we did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
it was hard this time for me.
It was hard?
Oh my gosh, someone else is calling me. I don't talk with you, so I think.
You're gonna talk with us instead of them?
Well,
You gotta
how
decide.
much time do you have?
We have about 15 minutes.
I'll talk with you. I can call them back.
Okay. Are they gonna call? They just want to chat also? They're not gonna tell you information?
They want to tell me about a living situation that they were in that they think sucks that I am looking into.
That you're gonna go live in their sucky living situation?
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to live there, but I am in contact with the homeowner. She's maybe a little wacky and boundaryless.
Boundaryless? Like she's gonna walk into her rental properties or something?
I think she would walk into my room.
Oh.
But that was the sentence that I got before this last person had to go away.
Yeah, you need your space in the room. Are you at your parents' house still?
I haven't been in my parents' house for a long time.
Oh, I thought you were sugaring there.
They're sugaring. I haven't been to sugar with them yet. I've been still house sitting, but it ends at the end of this month, so I'm in the housing scramble.
You're not going to move back to your parents?
I hope not.
Hunter, is it as crazy there as it is here? Housing is crazy.
It is, yes, it is crazy. Vermont is like climate.
All right, we gotta go. Sorry. Hi, Gene. Nice to hear your voice. I actually have to get off the call.
Oh no.
Bye, Freddie. That's Freddie.
Goodbye, Freddie. I hope.
Tell the future hello for me.
All right. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, Vermont kind of seems like East Coast Washington for some reason.
It's an oasis, yeah, from climate change. So yeah, people want to come here and be safe and happy, and so then they buy the houses, and then we don't have them to live in here. There's people who may have been here before.
You're getting you're getting gentrified. But Vermont is white anyway, but people are gentrified instead of race, huh?
That's right. It's a class gentrification.
Yeah.
And an income. I don't think I'm solidly middle class, but I just have a low income and always have. So.
Yes. I was going to record. Yeah, Freddie reminded me to record a message to the future. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, future. It's us, the past.
Hello, future. It's me, Gene, in the past.
Did Gene find a house? Who's getting shot? What are your views on gun control? Bye, future. I guess there was a shooting, another one somewhere, which is I guess is always going on at a car show. I don't know about it, and that's what somebody told me.
No, I don't know about it yet either.
What's going to happen at the end of it? Is it the people you have to? Are they moving back into your house, into the house you're living in?
Yeah, they're coming back from Florida. They're maybe bought a little house in the middle of Florida. Too hot there.
For the winter.
For the winter, yeah.
Now it's going to be the spring. Today's the first day of spring, you know?
Yeah, equinox, huh?
It's the equinox. It's the first day of spring.
Funny, everyone says the equinox means that it's like the same time light is dark, sunrise and sunset. But I remember them talking on the radio, like a week or a week and a half ago, that day it was 12 hours of light and 12 hours of darkness. And I checked the sunset and sunrise today, and they are not 12 hours apart.
No, really, it was a few days ago, huh?
So maybe it's like one of those things that lives on with the date, or I don't know. Maybe people talk about their signs and how those are offset because of whatnot. I really don't know about those things, but
you're talking about astrology,
right? And that everything should be shifted back to when. Yeah, that things have shifted since it was created.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know about astrology, but it makes sense. It makes sense to me that they wouldn't have the exact day on spring be the exact day of the changes. Like, how would they know that?
Well, they should be able to know that.
Yeah.
They could check in before they print all their calendars.
How do you know what day? I mean, I guess it's science or something. But how are they going to know what day in December is going to be the longest day?
I'm sure that astronomy knows that many, many years in advance.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with the weather or something. It's more astronomical than that. Whoa.
I don't think the weather has anything. It's the sun, and where it is.
Yeah. You say you had a difficult time with daylight savings time this year?
Yeah, just because I, do these occasional drives. Yeah, occasional drives to Boston. So I started at 6:30 in the morning, and then all of a sudden it felt like 5:30 in the morning, and then working 16 hours after getting up. Starting work at 5:30 in the morning felt hard.
And then it's dark in the morning. It's darker in the morning. Right?
Yeah, but it still doesn't feel that dark. It's, that light is really, it's happening.
It's not dark in the morning when it's like usually the sun was rising at 6 o'clock, and now the sun rises at like 7 o'clock. Isn't that right?
Yeah, but it's just changed so much. Like over the winter, it was like dark.
Yeah.
But even when I started at 6:30, I don't think it was really pitch dark at 6:30, whereas every other, 4 weeks prior, it was pitch dark at 6:30. Anyway.
Boston. Well,
I actually, this time it was the North Shore, so I went through, like, Salem. You'll remember Salem is the Salem Witch Trials area.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of stuff to sell you around that.
Yeah, did you go to a witch tourist attraction?
No, I'm working the 16 hours.
Yeah. For lunch break, go eat some stew, cauldron stew or something.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I didn't stop in Salem. I just drove through it. But I saw some hats, witch hats.
Where?
In the town. I don't know. In the stores. Yeah. Maybe as some decoration.
You drove through the actual town?
Yes.
Is there like not a big freeway or something that goes? It's like there's like I-5 or something that goes to Boston from where you are.
93. I go down 89 and 93. And then there's various ways around the outskirts of Boston. You know how, it's been here a while. So like the city of Boston has all these closed community cities around it. Even more than Seattle or something, just because it's been growing up for longer around the urban centers. Yeah.
But you have to drive through the town, though.
So, it's just all urban for miles around Boston, and that's one of those miles around Boston that it's urban, but it's Salem.
When is that maple syrup going to be ready?
That's happening right now.
And how long does it take?
Well, I think I have given you a lot of data around this. When does the sap run? I think I've told you at least 3 times.
when it freezes at night and then thaws during the day, and that's when you get the sap, and then you got to put it in like the...
There we go! Good job. Good job.
Then you get the sap out, and then you put the sap in like the boiler, is that right?
Yeah, you boil it down, yeah. You put it in a pan above some
and like
fire.
Somebody, like only a few people in town have these crazy boilers, and they gotta like share them or something, and then you boil it down for like days or weeks or something, right?
Well, my parents have the evaporator, and then my cousin has an evaporator. That's the thing that you have, the fire and the pan. And yeah, bigger places have bigger ones if you're like making it to sell. But ours are outside, both of them, but sometimes they have a sugar shack, it's called. But yeah, it's been a pretty bad year for maple syrup. The weather hasn't been quite right.
And then you're going to put it on pancakes.
Yeah, I did that this morning.
You just eat a lot of pancakes.
Well, some people do. I wouldn't say that we eat a lot of pancakes in question. Well, maybe more than average, but it doesn't force us into that diet, you know.
But what else do you use maple syrup with?
Well, a lot of people don't buy it, or don't have it, or have an evaporator. I put it in my coffee.
Ooh. Yeah, that's. I guess it's not. You couldn't put is it Aunt Jemima? What's that woman? The bottle woman? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
That sounds right.
Is it Aunt Jemima?
Yeah.
Aunt Jemima's like the shape. The bottle is shaped like a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know if I've seen that.
Weird.
Do they have that at stores?
I don't know. I'm not looking.
Yeah, you're not buying it. I wonder if they stopped making that because I have the image of the weird maple syrup bottle like in my mind, but I think it might be from TV from like the 90s because I don't think I've seen it anymore.
Oh, I think earlier. Yeah. Yep. It's probably some racism.
Oh, it's like a black woman?
I don't know how it all breaks down, but I think so. But I don't know.
The maple syrup bottle is shaped like an old-timey like slave or something. And then they stopped selling it at stores because of racism.
Yeah, who knows? But plenty of people buy fake maple syrup, and they, because people like sweet things. I don't deny. I mean, I like candy. I maybe don't eat as much of it as I used to, but I like it. I can understand why a person would like sweet things on their things if they didn't already have a taste for the real deal.
They make candy out of the syrup over there too?
No, I just think people drink soda, people put syrup on their food, people eat sugar, cereal.
Yeah. I want funner bottles. I don't know if I haven't seen like the Bear honey in a long time, but I don't eat honey either though.
You don't eat honey?
No, I don't really use sweeteners, I guess.
Yeah.
I eat waffles plain if I eat them.
You eat which one?
Eggos.
What?
Eggo waffles. I actually have been eating oatmeal, but I started putting salt in it.
Yeah, I think you should put a little salt. I always put salt in my oatmeal. Then I also put jam or...
I put just salt.
Do you put any protein in it, like some nuts?
Not if it's oatmeal. I just eat the nuts by themselves. If I'm eating oatmeal, I'm trying to shove food in my face without happiness. You know?
Okay. You're often trying to experiment with that.
It's true. But the oatmeal is specifically for that, because if I want to eat something good, I'm not going to just eat oatmeal.
Okay.
So,
does it happen more than once a day ever, or is it always just like the first meal of the day?
it's the first meal of the day, and I'm trying to get out the door, and I'm like, oh man, I got to eat. I better chug this oatmeal. I've been actually making the oatmeal very liquidy. And then you don't need to chew it.
So you go out the door? Are you working from home, or you're not working from home, or you're doing other things?
Right now, I am between things. I have another job lined up, and it's going to start in April, and I'm doing nothing.
Really?
Yeah, for a few weeks, I'm doing nothing.
Okay. Is there another job with the state? I
have another job with the state. I guess state jobs, you get a job and then your job ends because your contract ends and you get another job. That's how it is. So that's what I'm doing now. Now I'm a state job contractor or something.
Okay.
But I have another job actually that's going to start in April. And it's an office job. I have to go back. I have to go to an office, which I'm a little bit concerned about with the virus and stuff. But maybe I'm trying to think that the virus is over, even though it's still not over. But I'm still just I'm gonna go to an office. I've signed up for it. So I have never had an office job, but I had this work from home fake office job. So I've had this like experience doing the thing, but I don't know about office politics or culture. Oh, like I'm gonna have to go stand around the water cooler and say it's Monday and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how was your weekend? Oh, too short. You should practice that.
Yeah.
How you doing? I'm tired. That's what I remember from an office job and my boss saying. Very boring.
Oh, weekends are too long. And say I'm hungover.
Too short.
I did too much cocaine. That's what they do in the offices, something like.
Oh.
Really? Alcohol. I'm hungover. That's what they can do at the office. I don't know what they're going to do with the offices, but I'm going to have to, drink out of those water cups that have the cone shape so you can't put it down. Or something.
Oh, yeah, you got to get it in.
They have those. You know those cone cups?
I love them because it's not a lot of pressure. It's too much water. Oh.
Yep, that's it.
The show's over.
The show's over. We made it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Call back soon.
Okay.
Okay, I'm running the credits. Here it goes. Thanks, Gene. Thanks, Freddie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Yellowfell. Thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Thanks for watching. It's Sunday. We're on TCTV Channel 22, 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. Check it out. YDHWM on YouTube. 360-3634, call me a message on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Check it out. Your Flow Pirates, good song, thank you. TCTV, The Baby, Dirty Topics, World Books, 4-Star Video, Mark Carplay, Stop.com, Rebecca, Mount Board Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. And you, since you are watching, thank you. Hey, John, call me. Hell yeah, dog.